Oh my word, that feels so good. You might be wondering how I can have my hand so close to the flame. When it's 17 degrees out, it feels so good. All right guys, now we are done. It is 17 degrees today, so it's a little cold. We got it finished. All right guys, so there's a lot of pieces, but actually it's not as daunting as it may seem. So for these pieces, you just lay them upside down, you overlap them, you put the screws in the bottom. So this is going to be your main piece here. So again, overlap it, and just make a square. It's pretty simple. Okay, let's quickly recap. So you put the bottom pieces on, great. You then put the legs on, which you bolt straight down through here. So you put a leg on there, great. Once you have all the 4 legs on, you then go ahead and put the side panels on. These side panels have 4 bolts, there, and the same on the other side. The easiest way to put these on, the side pieces on, is to put the bottom bolts in first. Once you have the bottom bolts in first, then put the top, and you can kind of twist this and bend this a little bit to fit the top in. Once you do that, you're all set. Our lens is fogging up here. We're gonna go ahead and test it out. You can see it's in some snow here on our back deck. Now, when you're doing this, you will want to lay down fire mats. So before you're doing it, since we have snow underneath and we're just going to test it out, we're not dealing with that. But just for future references, you guys want to have a fire mat underneath it. So just a really nice fire pit. We can't wait to use this more. So, and you guys can do this. Box is a little too big right now, but once that box breaks down, cover it up. Ah, my friends, that is so warm. That is absolutely so warm. Can't wait to do more stuff with this. They do give you a handle that you can use to lift this up. So not a handle, but like a tool. So you can actually, you know, instead of using my hands, but because it's so cold out here, no big issue for me. But this is nice. And you can see it's keeping a lot of the char in, the charred cardboard. So you can see it, well, it's a little hard, but you can see it sticking to the top, so it's not blowing all around, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, this is really nice, guys. I like this a lot. The whole thing is metal, for those who are wondering. Now they gave you a cover to cover it up. When you cover it up, make sure it's completely cooled off before you cover it. So don't use it and then go ahead and cover it right away. That could start a fire. And again, if it wasn't snow on the ground underneath here, we would have a fireproof mat under here. So I recommend everyone looking into a fireproof mat. Basically, it's just a mat you put down that's fireproof. Now, if you're doing this out in somewhere far away in the grass or something, then obviously underneath you're not worried about. But if you're doing it on your deck or anything wood or related, then you obviously want to get a fireproof mat on the bottom. So my final thoughts on it is this setup. It looks harder than it really is. So when you take all the pieces out, the setup's not that bad at all. So it's pretty simple to set up. It's just a little time consuming, but that's all. And functionality, love it. I just overall love it. I have no complaints on it. whatsoever.